Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that is quietly reshaping the world of finance, digital assets. Now I know what you might be thinking. Isn't that just complicated internet money for tech gurus? And while it can seem that way, the core idea is actually quite simple and incredibly powerful. A digital asset is basically anything of value that exists in a digital form, secured by cryptography. Think of it less like a mysterious code and more like a digital version of the cash in your wallet or a deed to a house, but with the potential to be sent across the globe in seconds without needing a traditional bank to act as the middleman. This opens up a universe of possibilities for faster, cheaper, and more inclusive financial systems. The importance of these assets is growing every day, and governments are starting to take notice. In the United States, for instance, a significant piece of legislation called the Genius Act is paving the way for something called payment stablecoins. This is a huge deal. A stablecoin is a type of digital currency designed to have a stable value because it's pegged to a real-world asset, like the US dollar. The Genius Act aims to create a clear set of rules for these stablecoins, requiring them to be backed one-to-one by actual cash or short-term US treasuries. So, in this exciting and evolving world of digital assets, where does the everyday person fit in? This is the question that Dr. Nicholas Kokkalis and the team behind the PI network set out to answer. Dr. Kokkalis, a Stanford PhD with a deep background in blockchain technology and social computing, envisioned a cryptocurrency that was not just for miners with powerful, expensive computers, but for everyone with a smartphone. The central idea of the PI network is accessibility. It aims to create a decentralized, secure, and eco-friendly digital currency that you can mine, or more accurately, earn, simply by tapping a button on your phone each day. This process confirms your active participation in the network, helping to secure it without draining your battery or data. This approach is radically different from how most cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, were launched. Instead of requiring immense computational power, which centralizes the creation of new coins in the hands of a few, the PI network distributes this power across its vast community of users, who are known as pioneers. This focus on community and accessibility is the core philosophy driving the project. The goal is not just to create another digital token, but to build a comprehensive ecosystem of applications and utilities around it. The team believes that for a cryptocurrency to have real, lasting value, it must be useful in people's daily lives, powering a marketplace of goods and services created by and for its users. The journey of the PI network has been a marathon, not a sprint. Since its inception, the project has been in a development phase, meticulously building its infrastructure while growing its user base into the tens of millions worldwide. One of the most exciting new tools introduced by the PI network team is an app designed to harness the collective intelligence of its massive community, the Brainstorm app. Think of it as a digital town square, a collaborative space where any pioneer can propose a new application or service for the Pi ecosystem. This isn't just a suggestion box, it's an incubator for innovation. The core idea is that the best and most useful applications will come from the very people who will be using them every day. Whether it's a marketplace for freelance services, a social media platform, Oregon, a local business directory that accepts PI, the possibilities are limited only by the community's imagination. The process is designed to be both open and organized. While any pioneer can submit a project proposal, these ideas undergo a review by community moderators and the PI core team to ensure they are well articulated and aligned with the network's goals. The focus is on publishing proposals that not only present a good idea, but also include a basic plan for how it could be built. Furthermore, pioneers who have completed their identity verification can show their support for a project by donating Pi to it. This creates a powerful incentive system, as the donated Pi is only released to the developers if and when the project is successfully completed. This donation feature transforms passive support into active investment in the ecosystem's future. It allows the community to vote with their PI, directing resources toward the projects they believe will bring the most value to the network. It's a decentralized, grassroots version of venture capital. But the Brainstorm app is not just for those with ideas or Pi to donate, it's also a hub for talent. Motivated pioneers with skills in programming, design, marketing, Oregon project management can browse the listed projects and apply to join a team. This feature facilitates the formation of collaborative groups, connecting people with great ideas to the people with the skills to make them a reality. To build a secure and trustworthy digital economy, you first need to know that the people participating in it are real, unique individuals. This process is known as KYC Oregon, Know Your Customer, and it's a fundamental requirement for preventing fraud and complying with financial regulations. The PI network, with its global and diverse user base, faces a unique challenge in implementing KYC at such a massive scale. To address this, the core team has proposed two distinct community-driven projects through the new Brainstorm app. The first of these is a remarkably elegant and high-tech solution that leverages technology already present in many modern passports and smartphones. This first KYC proposal is a software-only solution that uses something called near-field communication, Oregon NFC. This is the same technology that allows you to make contactless payments with your phone. It turns out that many modern passports, including those issued by the United States, China, and all recent European Union passports, contain a special microchip. This chip holds the passport holder's information and is protected by advanced cryptography, much like a hardware blockchain wallet. The process for the user would be incredibly simple and fast. A pioneer would open the PI KYC app, and the PI server would send a unique cryptographic challenge to their phone. The user would then simply tap their passport to the back of their phone. The phone would pass the challenge to the passport's microchip via NFC. The chip would then use its secret unrecoverable key to sign the challenge and send a response back. This signed response is then sent to the PI server, which can instantly verify that it came from a legitimate government-issued passport. The entire process could take as little as 10 seconds, completing the KYC verification almost instantly. This method is powerful because it relies on the robust security measures established by national governments themselves. There's no need for manual document review or complex data entry. However, the team recognizes a crucial limitation. Not everyone has a passport with an NFC chip, and not everyone has a smartphone with NFC capabilities, especially in parts of the world where international travel is less common. Recognizing that a one-size-fits-all solution for identity verification is impossible for a global community, the PI network has proposed a second equally innovative KYC project. This one is built on the power of human connection and peer-to-peer validation. This alternative method is designed for pioneers who may not have a modern NFC-enabled passport or a compatible phone. Instead of relying on high-tech hardware, it leverages the network's greatest asset, its vast and distributed community of users. The core idea is to have pioneers verify each other through a carefully structured and secure process, creating a decentralized web of trust. The proposed system would work through a special guided video interface built into a PI app. A pioneer seeking verification would be randomly paired with another pioneer from the same country. During a live recorded video call, they would present their official identification documents like a driver's license or national ID card to each other for validation. This one-on-one interaction ensures that a real person is checking the document in real time. To minimize the risk of two people colluding to approve fake accounts, the system adds multiple layers of checks and balances, ensuring the integrity of the process from start to finish. After the live video interaction is recorded, the system adds another layer of security. The recorded video is sent to a third randomly selected pioneer for review. This third person acts as an independent auditor, watching the recording to confirm that the verification was conducted properly and that the documents appear legitimate. As a result, each pioneer's identity is ultimately confirmed by two other members of their national community, the person they interacted with live and the person who reviewed the recording. This cross-validation creates a strong human-powered verification system that is difficult to cheat. To further safeguard against fraud, the software would incorporate facial recognition technology. This tool would be used to scan for individuals attempting to create multiple accounts using different IDs. If the system detects that the same person is trying to get verified more than once, it would block them from the network. The introduction of the Brainstorm app and the innovative dual-pronged approach to KYC verification marks a pivotal moment for the PI network and its community. These are not merely technical updates, they are fundamental shifts that empower the community to take a leading role in shaping its own destiny. We are witnessing the transition from a centrally guided project to a truly decentralized ecosystem, where the users are also the builders, the investors, and the validators. This move has profound implications not only for the future of PI, but for the broader landscape of digital money and online communities. By enabling pioneers to propose, fund, and build their own applications, the PI network is creating a fertile ground for an explosion of utility. A cryptocurrency's value is ultimately derived from its usefulness, and this new framework is designed to generate that usefulness organically. The future could see a thriving marketplace where PI is exchanged for everything from digital art and freelance services to everyday goods like coffee and groceries, all powered by apps built by the community for the community. The success of this model could serve as a powerful blueprint for how to build digital economies that are resilient, diverse, and genuinely user-owned, breaking away from the top-down models of the traditional tech world. The thoughtful approach to KYC is equally transformative. In a world increasingly concerned with digital identity and privacy, the PI network is pioneering a model that balances robust security with radical inclusivity. By offering multiple verification pathways, it sets a new standard for how global platforms can onboard users from every corner of the world, respecting their diverse technological and socio-economic realities. This could influence how other digital services beyond just cryptocurrency approach the challenge of universal identity verification, proving that security and accessibility do not have to be mutually exclusive goals. As we look to the road ahead, it is clear that the PI network's journey is a grand experiment in social and economic collaboration. Its success will depend on the continued engagement and creativity of its millions of pioneers. The tools are now being put in place, the framework is being established, and the invitation has been extended. The changes we see today, from the Brainstorm app to the flexible KYC solutions, are the seeds of a future where digital currency is not just an asset to be traded but a living ecosystem to be inhabited. It is a future being built not by a single company but by a global community, one idea, one project, and one verification at a time.